we have PRB. We have one of these. And then I also got some Pokemons. But we're going to get it started in a moment. Alright. Alright. Pack numero uno. We'll put these right here, I guess. So I changed the way I do it. That way you guys can kind of see everything. And we'll slide it over a little bit more. Okay. Let's do it. Number 1. Not a God pack. Boom, boom, a boom, a boom. Hey, Radbeam. Judgment of Hell, Boa Hancock. Ooh, Sanji's Peel Off. Hell yeah. So we got a hit, like an actual hit on our first one. Nice. It's actually a cool card. I love these. I don't know what I did with all my sleeves, but I do have some. So let's go ahead and put him in one. So we hit a Peel Off. First pack was actually a good hit. Good first hit. Good first hit. We're going to put him right there. That's one. And then we'll set the SRs to the side. Okay. Boop, boop. Let's get it. Where's my God pack? Where's my God pack? Not a God pack. Alright, let's see. Ice Age. That is nice and banned. Luffy, Satori, Law, and Suru, and just a Nami. Nothing crazy in that one. Okay. We'll clean up that mess in a second. Go next. Come on. Honestly, if I get a gold down, I'm happy. Alright. Marco, Koala, and Red Rock. Okay, and a Queen. Queen's solid. So we hit Koala. Koala, Red Rock's Queen. No God. I want to see a God pack. I know, right? Bro. So the thing is, so I've pulled a God pack from Walmart. I've pulled a God pack from Target. These came from Myers. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this needs to be the trifecta right here. And I didn't expect to find these today. I didn't even go into Myers looking for these. I just stopped at the card section and I was like, PRB? What? Alright. Brand new. Another Koala. Shirahoshi. Giant Gavel. Nothing crazy there. So we've had one hit so far. We have had Peel Off. Sanji's Peel Off was a hit. That's a good one. But we are rooting for a second God pack. Like, if that were to happen, it would be quite wild. Alright. Smoothie. Hiyori. Lofi. And then, Billion Worlds. Alright, so we got the Hiyori. I think I already have a full set of Hiyori, but guess it's not bad to add. Alright, what do we got? I'm like, bro, is it gonna be a God pack? Gonna be a God pack? I've grown to expect them. It's like, that's crazy to say. Sanji, Thunderbolt. I've grown to expect God packs. Nothing crazy in that one. They're right here. They're right here wishing me good luck. That one's Rayleigh. That's Boa. But nah, they're thicked up or whatever. I got them all sealed up. They're in here. I haven't done anything with them at the moment. They're on the table for good luck at the moment, you know. Number of packs today, 21. They had 21, so I bought 21. But the last God pack I hit, I did it on 20 packs. So could we do it again? Upper Yard, Red Rock. We hit Katakuri. Okay. I mean, if we're gonna hit a secret, I guess that's the secret we want to hit, right? I'd assume so, at least. I don't think there's anything other crazy. Yeah, we did it on 20. We did it on 20 packs. The first time we did it on, we did it 3 packs in technically the first time, but it was a 100 packs. And then the second time we did it on 20, and it was like one of the last packs. 21 packs is a good pool. Yeah. All right, we should definitely have. Do you think that OP11 Gear 5 Luffy will be crazy price? I don't know. All the Luffys have been pretty expensive, so like I'm going to just say a guess of $1,000 because that seems to be the going rate. Mihawk, Nekomamushi, nothing crazy. If you're asking me if I think it's going to be Gear 5 price, no. I think it'll probably start off as like a $1,000 card, and we'll have to see where it goes from there. Maybe it's a little less. I don't know. We'll see. Izo, Boa, Arrow, and Venji. Nothing in that one. That one was pretty awful. Just a Boa. Sorry, these are driving me insane. They didn't collect correctly. There we go. All right. I always I just look at that first card. I'm just like, bro, is it a God pack? All right. Boom, 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 boom. Bello, Sabo, Vinji, and Guard Point. Nothing crazy there. I'm so glad I bought more bulk holders, man. Went through a lot of packs recently. I got a new little setup though, so at least you guys can see the cards, as I see them. I feel like this is better. Suru, Vinji, Newgate, Barrier. Nothing crazy in that one. I would settle for a gold Zoro Don, I'd settle. But if Luffy wants to surprise me with a God pack, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like these weren't supposed to be there, and Luffy probably put them there himself, so it should be in there. 200 million volts, Kuzan, Red Rock, another Queen. I can't hate on the Queen pools. The Queen pools I'm happy with. I think I bumped that. There we go. Alright. Kuzan goes there. Those could go there. Yeah, I can't hate on the Queen pools. I don't really need them. I think I have a ton of them, but decent. Thunderbolt. Let's see. Judgment of Hell, Luffy, and then another 3,000 worlds, and brand new. Nothing crazy there. So far, like one real hit, which is Sanji's Pilaf. All right. There's a hit. Ryuma. Oh, no, it's not a hit. It's just Oh, actually, there is a hit. Parasparrow into Ooh, the law. The law's kind of fire. Law's pretty cool. So we got 2 hits now. Law kind of fire. What do you think the manga price gonna be, Iska? I'd say $1,000 is probably a pretty good guess. Not this, obviously the manga Luffy 11. Boom. All right, so we got 2 hits. 2 hits. Come on. Come on. What we got? What we got? What we got? We got Arlong. Bro, Paulo, it better be. Luffy put these there himself, man. Kaido. I didn't even look for these. They were just in the store. Kaido. Uh. Makino. Alright. Nothing crazy there. I went into Myers, not thinking I'd see anything in the card section. I wasn't even going to. I just always walk to the card section just in case. I was expecting maybe there'd be some OP10 there, and I was like, I probably won't buy it because I have plenty of OP10. And but it was PRB, and I was like, mine. All right, Chopper, Queen, Barto, Hody, Shirahoshi. Nope, nothing special there. What you going to do after the pools? Undecided. Undecided. I've been messing with PRB Luffy the past couple of days. I made a high elo ranked teach quit. That shit was fucking hilarious too, by the way. I'm sorry I wasn't streaming it, but like I didn't even record it, but I've just been toying with the deck basically. See if I can make it work. Having fun. It's just something I like to do, and I don't always stream it when I'm doing it. Anyways, do you agree when I say hey, nah, bro, it needs to be the gold Zorodon. You agree when I say Shanks is the brainless leader? You almost never had to think. For the most part, yeah, Paulo. I agree with you. Probably like, I mean, but we could say that about a lot of leaders. To be fair, because I could say that about Bonnie. Probably more so than Shanks, honestly. But I guess if yeah. I mean, Hody, Isho. I guess Bonnie, you got to remember to keep a Don up, but um, yeah. There's a to be fair, there's a lot of decks like that. It's Hody. Um, so I can't like. I'm also probably going to use Shanks, but like I can't like totally fucking like throw him under the bus. But I do agree with you. Shanks is pretty straightforward. Now the ST21 stuff does change him a little bit to where you do have some thought. Like it's like, hey, do I want to play Beckman here or do I want to play Rush Luffy? Or you know what I'm saying? Like there is some thought, whereas there didn't used to be any. Now there's slightly some. And I guess Bonnie has that slightly as well with some of the new stuff, but like yeah, there isn't a lot of thinking, I guess, involved. Mihawk, Raizo, Shirahoshi. We got Eustace Kid, Reiju, Helmeppo. Nothing crazy yet. We did have 2 hits, and we have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Most of the time, yeah. Like there is some times though when it's nicer. It's just really nice to get the Rush Luffy on board or continuously rush him down. Most of the time it's on curve. For the control version, 100% of the time it's on curve. But there are times when it's not like I run a mix between ST and Animal Package, and a lot of times, like, say I hit 8, and I'm like, I could play Rayleigh here, or I could play maybe the Chopper in order to play another body out and play Rush Luffy out and still get to swing 6 twice. Like, it's pretty nice. I mean, so, but yeah, most of the time you're playing on curve, for sure. I think that's a lot of decks. Ice Age, Momo, Borsa, Law. At least that one's textured. That's the first even textured down I've hit. We will put that in the SR pile. I know. I'll sleeve that one probably here in a bit. I already have a full textured set that I run, so. I've made a mess on my desk. A major one. Alright. My kid was going to open them with me, but then he was like scared to get on stream. And I'm like, bro, if we hit the manga God Pack, I'll give you the Zoro. And he's like, all right. And then he backed out last second. Tried to get him to do it. All right, Satori, Hayori, Luffy, Billion. Oh, it's another textured. Textured Ace Dawn. Hayori. Oh, that didn't show, but that's what it was. Alright, we got 3 of these left. And then I still have have one of these. These were actually buy one, get one 30% off at Myers, which is crazy. So, it was pretty nice. That's why I bought this, because I had 21 packs, and I was like, well, I'll just grab this too. Barto, Vinji, or Yonji, whatever. Law, L Thor, another Yonji. Crazy there. Got 2 more packs. Will Luffy bless us? Will you bless us, Lucy? Lucy? Anyone know when the 2 new episodes come out in English? I thought we were supposed to be getting them at the same time. I thought wrong. Alright. Shockwave. How much was each pack? They were buy one, get one 30%, but Myers always upcharges, so I think they were like $6 pack. But buy one, get one 30% off on top of that, so it was like $6, $4, $6, $4, or something along those lines. Probably, like, there's probably change involved somewhere, but yeah. Barto, Luffy. Oh, Shockwave. It's at least a, what do they call these? The full art version, or? That is a hit, though. That is a hit. And then we got one more pack. Could it be my 3rd God pack? Could it be my 3rd God pack? Bro, if it's a God pack, I don't know where my sleeves are. So I'm going to have to go to the store. Oh, no. Is that my sleeves? No, that ain't my sleeves. I don't know where my sleeves are, because they're not right there. I don't know where the hell they went. So, yeah. I'll have to go to the store. Immediately. Could this be the God pack? Don't. Oh, I'm not turning around. Now no one knows if it's the God pack. We all know that it's not, because that back is white. Alright. Blast Breathy. Bellow. Kaido. I have like a million of these. Smoothie. Ice Age. And a textured. The textured Luffy. So no gold Dons. Kaido can go in there, but like I have so many of those that I don't even know what to do with them. So these are our hits, and then we have that other pack right there in front of me to open. So we have hit those, and the light is terrible on that, but that's the law. That's just the secret kata. Then we have the shockwave, and then probably the best hit between the law and obviously the Sanji's Pilaf. I don't know value wise which one's better. I think the law looks cooler. But I really like the event cards. So let's open this thing. I have not had good luck on these, nor have I had good luck on the illustrations boxes. They actually had illustration boxes, and I didn't buy them because I've had such terrible luck on them. Ooh, it's an 07 pack. Could it be a Boa? And then it's an 08. And then the Dons are really cool. Speaking of Boa, I did get this in the mail yesterday. This nice little Boa PSA card. Pretty fire. Well, not yesterday, but a little bit ago. Alright, we'll do 08 first. That was the wildest pack ever. It did not want to come out of its wrapper. Iron Body Flash into S-Hawk into S-Snake. Okay. Nothing there. And then 07. I haven't opened 07 for a little bit. I've opened a lot of 07 though. Usopp's. And will this be Butt? Caribou. Yep. Porsche. Yep. I haven't had good luck on those. I just like the Don. I think the Don's cool. But other than that, I've had terrible luck on those. Can't complain too much though, because I've hit 2 guide packs. So